pepper spray on a crowd attempting to block vehicles. These flashpoints then continuing throughout the day. In all, federal agents executing 4 search warrants at 3 locations across central Los Angeles.
Border Patrol said several arrests were made at the White House.
We've seen continual fireworks going off. The police chopper is overhead.
2 or 3 months ago, I started to collect records to play on my turntable. Somewhere along the way, I ended up at an estate sale and started to see all of these objects that reminded me of times in my life.
This will not be another Vietnam. This will not be a protracted, drawn-out war.
And I got the inspiration. What if I decided to recreate my entire life as a work of art? Suddenly, I'm on this project where art and life, they're one and the same thing. Literally is the exact furniture I had when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old in my bedroom. I'm on my way to recreating of that period of my life. The music, the ambience, the environment, the art, the posters. You see where this is going.
And then we were building the bookshelves for our books. That was the next thing.
Yeah, I didn't realize how many books I had.
Yeah, it's like a library.
Lots of books. I love to read, every one of them. Let's get it.
Federal officials say the government is doing its job.
Five and a half years ago, I was in Mexico City at the start of the pandemic. We're going to take a walk out in the city today and see what is going on out there. But don't worry, we're going to practice safe social distancing while we're out. Practicamos una distancia social segura. Here in Mexico City, the normally lively, chaotic street life has gone to something approaching a complete shutdown. In the U.S., unrest and protests have engulfed the nation since the killing of George Floyd. What if we see conflict as something that presents an opportunity for growth? What if it is the discourse that we share right now which sets the tone for making constructive change? Con el caos afuera, todavía tengo mi arte. With all of the chaos of these recent years, art and creativity have been my refuge. Here's some new pieces I'm working on. Art is a way of reflecting on life. And living in Mexico City, it was a surreal life. Las obras en mi expo Chilangringo representan 2 años y medio de mi producción en la ciudad. And then Oaxaca called out my name. I remember how we always talked about going to the beaches of Oaxaca. We never made it there, but here I am. The sun rising over the breakers, the morning air cool on my skin. Mama, Mama, Mama Oaxaca, I feel you in the air I breathe. Stepping into the library, and not just any library, but one founded by El Maestro, Francisco Toledo, inside the Instituto de Artes Gráficas de Oaxaca. Here, I feel the contemplative nature of the space, a subtle excitement for learning, of the potential for expansion, of opening myself to new worlds and new ways of being. Juqui, Juqui, ven, ven Juqui, ven. Feliz Día de Muertos, chicos.
O sea, y les he pegado madrazos a los tornillos.
Es tu energía. Estás muy cargado de energía.
Hice nuevos amigos, artistas como yo. I made new friends there, artists, creatives. Hola amiga, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, buenos días, estoy bien, gracias.
Qué bueno. ¿Tienes un momento para explicarnos algo sobre las plantas aquí en tu patio trasero?
Sí, tenemos una infinidad de plantas.
The backyard of the adobe cabin where I lived was a mini jungle. Juqui enjoys her life here in the backyard. And I do too. It's a great place for practicing yoga. Juqui's not a big fan of grapefruit. She's trying though. She's trying to get there. And then, after almost 2 years, life called me back to the States to live with my daughter. Esta mañana me voy para México, entonces a Texas. This morning I'm leaving from Mexico City, then on to Texas. It's a time of change in my life, a time of transition. I don't know for sure when I'll be back to Oaxaca. Juqui's being taken care of by Selene, but I'll surely miss her. And I have things to attend to in the States. It all will sort itself out, but right now the future's not exactly clear. I'm leaving this morning with a lot of love in my heart for Oaxaca. When the rains stop, I get back to walking on the streets of my barrio, con Juqui, passing amongst the layers and textures there on the street. Ten months later, after much planning, I was able to return for Juqui. Freedom ride, Juqui. Freedom ride, Juqui. Freedom ride, Juqui. Freedom ride. Juquelita, Juquelita, Juqui amor. Hola bonita. Hola bonita. Hola. Juqui. Hola amor. Hola bonita. Hola, ¿cómo estás amor? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Juqui, this might be your last time ever in Mexico. What do you think? It's your homeland. Feeling a lot of emotion right now. 10 months ago I left Oaxaca to come to the States. My landlord Selene cared for Juqui. Now I'm back. Bring her across the border to live with me and my daughter in Dallas. So excited. It's been a lot of planning to get to this point. We're ready. Juqui, let's do this. Y casi un año después, estoy acá. Almost 1 year later, this is where I'm at. I've been at my new job as an art collection and gallery manager for almost 1.5 years now. We're coming upon the 1 year anniversary of the Juqui Freedom Ride. My daughter's beginning college this fall, and I'm excited to be starting on this new idea of transposing my entire life into a work of art. It's a lot of things to be grateful for, a lot of challenges ahead, and just an excitement to be alive, to be creating. Estoy emocionado. Gracias por compartir el viaje conmigo. Saludos desde yo y Juqui. Te amo. We love you. Take care out there.